Hello there, my name is ChrisTenarium, and today we are playing High School Romance. But honestly, I'm not sure. Basically, it's AJ Tilley's company. You know, the guy who did Beach Bounce? That game. Yeah. Expectations aren't high. So, in order to sort of challenge myself and not just quit very quickly, we're gonna try and marathon it. I'm gonna call it, I don't know, Challenge Pain Train or something, right? The Pain Eurostar? I don't know. Is there a train which goes a long distance? It's that. That's what we're doing. Something I do like, text speed. Turned all the way up by default. That's never fucking the thing. So, hang on, this play there. Oh, what does this button do? Let's not even go there. Not even go there. So, what do I know about this game? Fuck all, it's set in a school. Set in Japan, apparently. Yes. Yes, my favourite kind of setting! Get in there! I love Japan as a setting. It's really original and hasn't been overdone. It was supposed to be a new school, a new start. Space didn't work and then it did. Guys, my age are supposed to have new friends, to go out and have fun. Was it foolish of me to think that that would actually happen? Why the fuck is it written in italics? Is it because he's thinking? Oh, I hope that stops. That would actually happen. To look forward to it. I had just arrived this morning, getting off the train and lugging a suitcase full of clothes and personal effects along the narrow, bustling sidewalks. It's a scene I was used to. Every new place I moved, I was always the weird transfer student. But for once, I was happy to be somewhere new, a place I could really call my home, a private boarding school. I feel so attached already. I don't, but imagine if I was, right? You'd be more invested. All I could think about was how lucky I was to be here, to have a school where I could finally belong. That is until... What did you say? Oh god, what the fuck do we look like? Why do we look like a skeleton has just sort of mashed skin onto their face and a vague hope of blending in? Look at us. Oh my word, we're so pale as well. Alright, point taken. What did you say? The boarding school only admits girls. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's your nose, isn't it? It's your really, really weird nose. I think everyone just has weird noses. I mean, you know, pot kettle black, but... Why are you wearing a tiara? Hang on, no one thought to check this before we moved here, like at all. No one. Well, we're gonna send you to a new school. Oh, great, Mama. What's it called? St. Claudine's School for Girls. But I'm a boy, Mother. Oh, but I'm sure they'll admit both kinds. Like, we got here. Someone must have approved something for us to have gotten to here. Ugh. ... Shoji? Shoji, are you alright? We're called Shoji. Let's call ourselves Show. At this moment, I'm anything but alright, but I have to play it cool. Yeah, so it starts being italics once we're talking. Sorry, what? You look a little out of it. I think we're all a little surprised, but are you sure you're okay? That's it. It has to be a dream. This is a nightmare, and I'm going to wake up now. That's never going to work. I'm fine, I think. There's no need to worry. I'm sure it was an honest mistake. This isn't the kind of trouble I usually associate with the principal's office. The principal's office? Fuck off. No. She's not even older than me. That has to be a student. Ugh. So far, she's been kind and understanding about the issue, though maybe a little too nonchalant. She looks so young that at first I couldn't tell her apart from some of the students. That is the principal. Sure it is. Why wouldn't it be? I tried calling your parents, but neither of them have been answering the phone. Oh, they're probably still on the plane. It's a half-truth. My parents work for the government. They've always needed for travel at work, and their schedule is especially busy this year. This time, even I might not be able to get to talk to them much for a couple of weeks, which leaves you here for the time being. This probably won't be a big deal to most students, I get that. A boy in an all-girls school, it sounds like a quirky story that you tell to an acquaintance. Oh no! You can't pull that line in fucking 5 minutes in! Oh, well, if someone else were looking, or oh, well, if it was this story, if this was... One time in high school, I got accepted in an all-girls school. It would be a great dinner party anecdote. But right now, I just feel terrified. My mother said she went to the school herself. Why would that be the first thing that comes up to? Of course. Hang on a minute, surely our mum would know. Hang on, we're going to send our boy to this school. Wasn't it only for girls? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. God, our parents must hate us. That's the actual background here, isn't it? This isn't a story about a load of people who are incompetent. This is a story about how our fucking parents hate us. How did she not realise? But it wasn't always an all-girls boarding school. That was only a recent change in the last decade or so. You'd think you'd know. We always had a high female enrollment, but they decided to make it exclusive. When your mother was here, I'm sure it was co-ed. Well, of course it was. Why would... Although that doesn't explain why she marked you as female on the forms. Female? Our mother hates us. That's it. Got it. It's not incompetence. My mother works for the government, but she can't even fill out a student recommendation correctly. No, she hates you. Well, I wish I could do something to help, but my hands are tied. It's kind of against the rules to let a guy in. If the next fucking sentence begins with unless... Wait, there has to be something we can do. Some kind of loophole. It happens all the time in anime. How relatable. You do realize that this is real life, right? Why are you so afraid of leaving? So that is actually you talking. You just talk in so it's italics when it's... I have no idea. If I do, I'll be dragged around the country with my parents for another year. I just got here. I don't want to leave. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. An exception, huh? Well, you are pretty effete. What are you talking about? I meant your body. You might be able to pass as one. One of what? Are you going to let me in? Yes, I think I know a way. Oh, thank God. But only if you pretend to be a girl. Pretend to be a girl? Is that even legal? Oh, no fucking way. Looking at your file, your academic performance is very impressive. I don't think she's listening to me. We did accept you here for a reason, of course, all gender mistakes aside. Your face doesn't look normal. Your eyes are over your hair. Like, there. See? The hair hasn't ended there. Your eye is just over it. That's a new one to me. I'm just about getting to the idea of not bitching about eyebrows being over hair. But, like, an eyes being in the hair? The eyes are drawn on afterwards. You're lacking a little in clubs and extracurricular activities, but your grades and aptitude tests more than make up for it. It shouldn't be a problem, really, you'll fit right in. How could she come to that conclusion? I have no idea. I don't think... Listen, when did she get so close all of a sudden? And so serious? I know you need this. This is your final year, right? Yes. Then you have entrance exams coming up, and you have to be thinking about your future. They're doing the intro very fucking quickly, aren't they? Further, delaying your admission to a school will put you behind in your studies and could be disastrous for your records. We've been doing this previous years and it hasn't... If you enter late, you'll already be playing catch-up with your classmates. Getting admitted to another school is going to take time. But if you stay here, all you have to do is pretend. Think of it like a drama club that happens to be full-time. It's an endurance test. I'm not quitting on it this early. Drama? She does have a point though. No, she doesn't! She has no point! I never had that much to distract me from schoolwork, and my grades have always been high. No friends to go out with on weekends or have lunch during within school hours. I guess it made me very studious. And while I do want friends, I don't want my grades to change now. A spelling mistake this early on. Come on. When it matters most. I guess, but how am I supposed to do that? Oh, that's the easy part. You'll just have to dress like you're one of the girls. Right, so easy. Is she out of her mind? What happens if I put heck no? Let's find out. No way I can't dress up like a girl. Is that so? Is it really such a big... Yes! Of course it's such a big deal! It's Is it such a big deal? Oh, well, all you have to do is just flip your life up diddly down and dress as a girl. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Yes! I'm not even sure why. You're not even sure why! Oh my god, you heard me a little inside show. But I'm sure that is it is. I can't even imagine walking around in a skirt every day. Yeah, that's the only difference. If I was ever find out, my life would be ruined. You know, the school is highly exclusive. If we can get into this, we can get into an all-boys school. It's not difficult. But I'm not even... Not just anyone gets in, and not just anyone is allowed to stay. Hang on. So your idea has gone from an idea to forcing me to do it very quickly. But there are a number of girls who would love to be in this position. Do you want to stay here or not? She's not listening again. If you think that this institute is somehow lacking strictly because it's an all-girls school, you're gravely mistaken. And really, with numerous awards, our qualifications speak for themselves. Besides, are you so insecure about your masculinity that you're afraid of a little skirt? No, it's the pretending to be a girl bit. If I put on a wig, put on a skirt, I'd still have to cover up the fact that I have a bit of a beard growing, that I have a masculine voice, albeit that of a posh wanker tough bloke. There are a number of things here that are just wrong. And oh god, I really don't want to bring up sexuality, but you know it's going to come up in this game. Actually, I think the real issue is how masculine I was to begin with. I would have hoped for better from you, but I guess you're fine with being sent away after all. Okay, fine, I'll stay. Excellent, I thought you'd warm up to the idea. This is mental. This is already a bad start. What I'm reassuring myself with in my mind is that Beach Bounce, made by this developer, was the worst visual novel this year, like without a doubt, but in the worst 2 visual novels I've ever played. This can't be worse than that. That's my starting point. My starting point is already here. Already here. This can't get worse. That's why I'm still sticking to it. Is that what just happened? But what am I supposed to do? I don't know anything about being a girl. Now I have to wear skirts and put on make. You don't have to put on makeup. You're just... At this point, you're just stereotyping somewhat. Oh, great. Now she's laughing at me. No, don't be so dramatic. All we have to do is adjust your hair a little and you'll be fine. And is something as simple as a skirt really going to hurt you? Why can't we wear trousers? This is a progressive country, is it not? Besides, what would you even need makeup for? You have a lovely complexion. Thanks. Wait, is she saying that I already look like a... Yes. Yes, she is saying you already look like a girl. Sho, honestly, if you think about it, do you really have any better option? Hundreds! Hundreds upon hundreds! Pretending to be a bull and charging the bookshelf is a better option than what we're currently going through. She's right, she's not. Even if I don't want to admit it, I know my options are slim. They're not. Your parents work in the government. That doesn't make this sound any less crazy, though. You just need to get used to the idea. Settle into the routine here, and you'll get so caught up in school you won't even think about it. This is just such a mental idea. Like, the setup is just that lazy. There's nothing else that could have been done other than this. Oh my god. Except, you know, when I use the bathroom, you'd be surprised how quickly humans can adjust. No, okay, put it now. Say this now. Slumber parties, bathroom. 2 things you're never ever going to have to worry about. Girls don't just get naked and have sex at slumber parties. You're going to be clothed at all times. In a bathroom, there are stalls. I don't know how to tell you this. Women don't go to the toilet standing up, mate. You're going to be fine in those 2 scenarios. You're used to switching between schools, right? That's a common theme with me so far, yeah? So every time you switch schools, you'd have to start all over. A new building to memorize, new names, new teachers. It's all unfamiliar at first, but within the first week it becomes a pattern, right? First week? I mean, kind. Well, yes, actually. I think it'll be a lot like that. You just have the most sinister smile in the world. You're getting a kick out of this. Even if you don't believe it yourself, just remember that I'm behind you 100%. It might get you through a rough first few days, but then it's smooth sailing from there. I don't know if it's true, but it's a nice vote of confidence that she believes in me at least. Hopefully I can blend in and not attract too much attention to yourself. Miss Rowan, and well done. When you speak softly like that, it's harder to tell. I wasn't trying to... Now, Selena! Selena, who is she yelling for? Oh. You look like you have a mental handicap. She looks like she has a mental handicap. Wow. You say you only admit the best of the best, or do you only admit those who have big boobs? Because there is no way that she got in. Academically. Also, do you walk everywhere like that? Hand on your side? Strut, 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 strut. I mean, do you know how awkward that would be? Thank you for waiting so patiently. She must have heard most of this. Has this girl been waiting outside the office the whole time? Show, this is Selena. She's agreed to show you around the school and take you to your dorm. Selena, make sure to show to her classroom too. Here's the key for her dorm in B block as well. Aren't blocks how they refer to prisons? No. Welcome to the school. Thanks for not changing your emotion. Oh, thank you. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure's all mine. I guess all your luggage was already taken up to your dorm when you got here. Oh, good. Good. Everyone has I speak the same syndrome. Yes, that was already taken care of. Oh, this music. Oh, why do I submit myself to these things? For fuck's sake. Okay, great. Then we can just start the tour from here. She's very cheery and seems nice, at least for first impression. First, you can tell that quickly? Her face hasn't changed. It's the same... My brain is completely dormant look she's been having the last minute or two. Are you ready to get started? Sure. This is already more difficult than I thought it would be. And that was bad enough. Thank you, Selena. Have a good time, girls. Did Miss Rowan just wink? Yes, this art style fits the sprites, he said, sarcastically. This is the main hall. It gets really crowded before the classes begin. So a lot of us choose to walk outside instead. There is no one here. Weirdly, this background, pretty fucking nice. Look at it. Everything's drawn and coloured in properly. The reflections are done properly, like even here and here. And the gate. It all weirdly looks very nice. God knows what happened to the person who was doing the art, the character art, huh? Maybe it's just me, but a stroll outside always helps clear my head. Do you like the outdoor show? Sure. Sorry, sounded like a dumb question. Yeah, it did. I was just curious where you were from, if you were a city girl or not. Is there a right answer to this question? My parents travel a lot, so really I've lived all over. Oh, well travelled, you're so lucky. No. I think travelling would be really exciting, but I never get to go anywhere. You'd have to tell me about all the places you've been sometime. It's not that interesting when you've just moved from, like, you know, house to house in the same city or over the country. It's not that exciting. Great. Also, this is the storage closet. Where? Usually only class representatives are allowed to dig around in here. But if you do need to get something, it's polite to knock. Knock? Come on, this way. Selena seems to like to talk, or at least she doesn't mind my being quiet. The school's campus is pretty big. We've visited one hall. I'm still a little confused by the layout as she takes me through the hallways. I realise now that he didn't even come in through the main entrance this morning. Although getting lost is the least of my worries right now, and it's hard to concentrate on directions with her walking next to me. Now, isn't the time to be getting distracted with things like those? I mean that. I really need to focus, and here's your classroom. I don't know why I thought like this would be. Okay, so things at the side. Let me guess. That's the date. Fuck knows what that is. But you know what I mean? There's like date, months, probably subject, and I don't know, the teacher, local paedophile, no idea. That clock, the clock has no time on it. You couldn't even put a time on the clock, really? How hard is that? Also, there's a lot of aircon. Is that just symmetrical? No, it's not even that. There's a lot of stuff to have, especially all on that side of the room. There is so much lighting and aircon in this room. Jesus. So what is this, a buzzer? Child 1B, you have answered wrong. Too much. Down into the pit with you! Bzz, like... Oh, Jesus. So, this is a classroom in an all-girls school. Well, yeah, it looks like any other classroom, doesn't it? Oh, yes, of course. I'd never seen one before, so were you expecting it to be pink or something? What? No! It's okay, I was just joking! Ha! It's a pity we won't be in the same class together, though. We won't? Afraid not. Our grade is split into 2 classes, so in a sense that makes us rivals. I don't really see why that would be the case, but if she says so. But I hear good things about your teacher, so I wouldn't worry too much. You might even be able to sneak off now and then. Sneak off? What is she talking about? I decided to leave those questions for later. Now the real challenge will be finding my way back here tomorrow. Do you mind if we walk back to my dorm from here? I want to try and memorize the way so I'm not late tomorrow. Sure thing, that's probably a good idea now that you mention it. This way I'll take you through the grounds so you can see them too. The grounds. This is a back of a school. This walkway is like 7 feet wide. This isn't the grounds. The grounds are like huge lawns or anything. Not this. This is nothing. This is like the... You know when they say the 2 people, you know, like shag behind the bike shed? This is the equivalent of a bike shed. Oh my word. I can tell that there's something on her mind from the way she keeps looking at me. She's sticking to normal questions though, which is a relief. Some students like to bring lunch out here and eat in the sun. It's a nice break from being inside all day. I just can't stand being cooped up inside and sitting still, you know? Gym and lunch is always the highlight of the day for me. What about you? I'm not the greatest athlete. You'll come over to my side eventually once I teach you the ropes, that is. Part of me was hoping for an invitation to sit with her at lunch, but there isn't one. Still, her kindness seems genuine so far, and I'm glad I got to meet her first. It would be bad if it was someone more curious. It really wouldn't. So you remember how I say perspective is always a problem? Yeah, she is currently a midget. She is just taller than a lamp. That makes her really quite small. She could just be a very small girl. This doesn't look like so much of a school bedroom, so much as it sort of looks like a place where old people live. I mean, not even gonna go there with that. Not even gonna go there. Home sweet home, this is your dorm. It might not look like much right now, but once you get it personalized a little, you'll be comfortable. Thank you, I think I can find my way. Huh? Why did she just shut the door? The number of times I've been alone with a girl in a private room can be counted on one hand, and that counting wouldn't make that many fingers. So I've got to ask, are you a lesbian? JP, why? What did I do wrong to you? Why'd you tell me to play these games? So I've got to ask, why are you a lesbian? Is that the sort of thing that girls just ask each other? No, it's not. What? Sorry, is it a difficult question? No? No, it's not a difficult question, or no, I'm not a lesbian. Yes, I mean, I'm both. I'm not a lesbian. Wait, was that the right answer? I mean, I definitely like girls, but I'm so confused. I'm sorry, maybe that was a little forward. I just noticed your clothes, since they're really boyish. I thought maybe it was a statement, you know, the cute butch tomboy thing. Cute! Cute. I hate the word cute, okay? Cute is a word I don't like. It normally means something is vacuous and devoid of any sort of plot or personality, right? Just because, hey, it's cute, look at its poses that it fucking does, right? Cute butch tomboy? A butch tomboy is not something you can refer to as cute. This is not how that works. Oh, I can see where she might have come to that conclusion. No, nothing like that. I just like really comfortable clothes. Well, I guess that makes sense. Still, I bet you look extra cute in your uniform and other girly clothes, don't you? Really? Because I'm trying extra hard not to think about it. I don't really think so. Oh, and you're modest too. Well, I'm glad you're going to be with us this year. Like I said, we're not in the same class, but I'm sure to see you around. Have a good night. A good night? It's quite clearly day outside. Just like that, she's gone. I finally get a moment to breathe and actually think. This is all so bizarre. I doubt that Mum knew what she was signing me up for. She does. She hates you. She hates you. If we get a true ending of this game, oh man, the Mum is just going to be all over you. That's all I'm going to say. But I don't think she would fault me for doing what I have to. The principal approved it, so it must be okay, right? No! This is so wrong. Probably legally, definitely morally. Miss Rowan did say there would be a uniform in here ready for me. I wonder if it's in the wardrobe. Oh, are these? The skirts are one thing, but folded neatly at the bottom of the drawer. Are those panties? They even have school colours and a logo on them. This is all too strange. I hate that fucking word, panties. It's such a horrible word. I think it's even making me tired. I should unpack, but really, I'm not even going to be wearing those clothes much. Why bother? All I want to do is go to sleep. Maybe I'll wake up and this will all be one of those strange anxiety dreams. It won't be. What happened yesterday? No transition at all. We just wake up and it's sleeping. The music didn't even stop. It's the same music. Oh. At least we know it's the same production we're used to in AJ Tilly games. It's not AJ Tilly games though anymore, is it? It's darker with an H. What happened yesterday? I wonder what time it is. I didn't set an alarm. It's the same time it was yesterday. You can tell because of the glaring sun. That's one way to wake up in the morning. I should probably get up now, though. I've never gotten ready as a girl before. Plus, I didn't even unpack last night. 1 hour later. She's fitting into the girl life. Oh, what a hilarious joke. I bet it hasn't been told before. The first day at a new school is usually bad enough. I guess I've gotten used to them, always transferring in the middle of the year. But now it's a whole new kind of worry. Not addressing the voice, apparently. We just speak like a guy and... Looking at myself in the mirror, wearing a girl's uniform, I'm feeling all of yesterday's anxiety all over again. If I actually wanted to cross-dress, this would almost be exciting. Ah! Fucking comparisons like that, mate. But I don't. I'm a guy through and through. It's really freaking me out. I can't imagine living like this all the time. Can I really pull this off? Well, I don't have to. I don't have a choice. I just need to put my mind to it. Yes, you do. You call your mum and go, hey, I'm in a fucking all-girls school and the principal told me to dress up like a girl and pretend to be a girl and it'll be completely fine. By the way, please don't say anything when you come to the school because it might be a bit weird. And then I look down at my legs and come to the sudden realization they look like a lumberjack's. Do I need to shave them? Yes. Who thought shaving your legs would be so long and difficult? It looks like I got mauled by a rabid badger. Oh well, I need to hurry and get to class and stop worrying about this. It's a good thing I woke up early this morning. We're going around the back. What? So hang on, let's just go back. Bright sunshine! Oh no, Lord, please hide it from me, for my eyes are being killed by its brightness and glory. And oh, thanks God, you made it really nice and dark again, randomly. I don't know how you've done that, but thanks, I guess. I think this is the path through the grounds that Selena showed me yesterday. There are girls already walking to class, all dressed in their uniforms, so I think I'm going the right way. It's weird thinking about myself as being one of them. My stomach has twisted itself in knots the closer I get to the classroom. Some of the girls are looking at me. I'll tell you what, the one thing I will praise this game for is at least the pacing's right. At least it's not staying anywhere unwelcomely. After just playing Sound of Drop, I wanted to bash my head against the table. This is alright. At least we're getting somewhere, you know? We're 29 minutes in and we're not still in the principal's office. Before, I probably would have leaped at the chance to talk to a girl, but now that I don't have any other choice, it's just nerve-wracking. But it's not the same at all. Like, before when you were going to speak to a girl, you were a boy, you're now a girl. I can understand how that might be a bit weird. Whew, I managed to hurry by them. This is the room that Selena showed me yesterday. Still no hands on the clock. Shoot, my feet just froze. Where do I sit? Are there assigned seats? Selena told me she wouldn't be in my class and I don't know anyone else. Some of the girls already seated, twisted around in their seats, all talking to each other, giggling. They're starting to notice me. I should have waited outside the classroom. Ah, there you are. What? Oh, this must be the teacher. Show, yes, it's an honour to meet... Oh, I spelled honour wrong. How weird. Welcome to our class. If you don't mind standing here for a few moments, we'll let everyone get settled. After that, I'll let you introduce yourself to the class. Well, here goes. It's only a few sentences about myself. I'm used to first introductions, but I still hate talking in front of people. Especially a bunch of girls I don't even know while wearing a skirt. Most of the girls are already in their seats, and now almost all of them are staring at me. Please just let me sit down. This year we have a new student joining us. Go on, introduce yourself. Hi, my name's Sho. I do things on impulse, and I have no capability of thinking of myself because I'm mental. You can call me Sho, though. That's something you can do. Hello, I'm Sho. Speaking softly helped hide my voice, but maybe I spoke a little too softly. When I glanced up from the floor, several of the girls were leaning forward in their seats. Maybe they couldn't hear me very well. Oh, did someone just go, "Oh"? Thank you, Sho. We'll make sure you fit right in. Please have a seat, the third row there by the window. A window seat, not bad, but probably not good either. Window seats are the best seats. It's difficult to focus now that class has actually started. I can go through the motions, but my mind keeps drifting. Girls are usually playful and flirty with each other, aren't they? No! No! Yes, every girl is exactly the same. Oh god, if it were that easy, men would have conquered them years ago, trust me. What if one of them pulls up my skirt? Well, I mean, I can tell he doesn't have any experience with girls, at least. What would even happen if I got found out? I can't keep thinking like this, I really need to focus. If class over already? I hope the teacher didn't notice I was spacing out too badly. Oh, the music's finally changed for the first time. 31 minutes in. There are some other girls looking at me. Hopefully, if I just keep looking through my bag and stall long enough, they'll lose interest. For now, I just want to get through the first day in one piece. Good, I think they're gone. The fuck is wrong with your face? Well, I'm not sure what she's supposed to be. Is she the shy one? Or the smart, endearing one? Let's find out. Oh my gosh, you okay? Oh crap, I didn't even see her, and I bumped right into her. How did she move so quietly? I hope my hands didn't go anywhere inappropriate. Yes, I'm fine. Hoshi. Hose. Hello, Hose. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention, and don't worry about it, it's really nothing. I'm Hose, class representative. Smart and endearing one. Got it. Oh, maybe that's why she seems a little stiff. She sits close to the front, so I noticed her while giving my introduction. That and the fact that she's one of the prettiest girls in the... Prettiest girls in the class! She's the prettiest girl in the class!